Greetings, dear viewer. Have you ever had that nagging feeling in the back of your mind? You know, the one where you fear you're but a speck in the cosmos who will make no impact whatsoever, and at any moment, the giant spinning space rock you live on could suddenly be hit by an even larger space rock? Or how about the sun? Something that heats our world could suddenly explode into a supernova, killing all life in the known universe. If you've had a similar train of thought, like I've had for years, please follow my step-by-step guide on how to erase these thoughts. By the end of this tutorial, you should have a brighter outlook on not only your life, but the life of others. I know. It's such a simple thing. I understand. But you also must understand something. Good sleep equals good mood. And if you want to get good sleep, please get rid of the phone. Not because of all that scientific mumbo jumbo, but because you can see other people with better lives than you with it. When you wake up, mentally, you're at your weakest. Your train of thought won't be logical, so don't do this. This will worsen your mood and you'll think thoughts like, why can't I be as well off as them? No, don't think thoughts like that. Don't let the existential dread set in. Don't get me wrong, pajamas are amazing. Whoever invented them has my absolute respect. However, if you want to complete the following steps, you'll have to put on some actual clothes. Oh, and try not to think about where your clothes came from. Or think about all those rich people who have better clothes than you. Or think about how most people judge you based on looks. Don't think thoughts like, I don't want to waste money on something that doesn't even matter. I won't take these expensive clothes to my grave. Or, it doesn't even matter, because in 100 years I probably won't even be remembered. No, don't think thoughts like that. Don't let the existential dread set in. If you asked anyone, hey, what's something you love? They would likely say food. And for good reason. Food is awesome. So go ahead, eat some food. Go and eat something that'll start your day off right. Now, this doesn't mean you can have chocolate cake for breakfast. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. However, this does mean that you shouldn't be so picky with your food. You shouldn't always be looking at the nutrients and the calories, always thinking of cutting back to lose weight. You should always be thinking of trying new things out. Oh, and don't think too hard about where the food came from. Don't think thoughts like what you have available to you right now has been exported from all around the world. It has traveled hundreds of thousands of kilometers and miles to get to you. Do you understand how grateful you should be? People are starving around the world, and you have the gall to worry about how much weight you'll gain? Does weight even matter? You might die in the next 10, 20 years, and when you do die, the only ones who will care are your friends and your family. Even then, they'll move on and forget you. But no. Don't think thoughts like that. Don't let the existential dread set in. Don't let it. Okay, it's become quite clear that we need to distract you a bit. How about doing some work? Oh, right, the virus. How about drawing something? Don't think thoughts like, why should I? No matter what I draw, I won't be the best. No, don't think about that. Okay, how about playing some games? Don't think thoughts like, I'm wasting my time. There are people right now who have no idea what a video game even is. I can't afford to relax. Alright, how about you just drink some water? Please don't think thoughts like, do you understand how valuable clean water is becoming? Soon wars will be fought over water. Despite the fact that our world is mostly covered with water, only a small percentage is actually drinkable. And why should I drink it? I don't deserve such a luxury. No, don't think thoughts like that. Don't let the existential dread set in. Okay, how about you do... Okay, perfect. You relax for a minute, I'll be right back. Just keep doing that, and I'll come back and help you finish this guide, okay? Okay, great. Don't let it set in, 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 don't let it set in. Okay, I'm back. Congratulations. You've passed all the steps. And are you okay? You look kinda... My god. You let it set in, didn't you? You had one job, one goal, and you couldn't do that. Just don't think for once. I can't believe you. This is why you can't make friends. You say you'll do something and completely mess it up. You're utterly worthless. No one loves you. The only time people will love you is when you die. You'll be missed for a generation and that's it. The amount of years in a generation compared to the age of the entire universe is nothing. You'll be forgotten. You should apologize and say, I'm so sorry. That was selfish of me to do. I'm so sorry for existing. That's what I think you should do. Nothing. You are nothing compared to everyone and everything. You will always be placed below that. Never forget it. No, I won't let it. No, I won't let it. No, I won't let it. I won't let it. I won't let it. Just stop. These are the words I fear most. I'm afraid of hearing a loved one tell me to stop doing something I love. I'm fearful of the fact that I'll be forgotten in the coming years. I'm worried that my friends might secretly hate me. I'm frightened that every second of living feels like a selfish act. It makes me nervous that I think like this, that I operate like this. And worst of all, I've accepted the fact that I'll always consider myself to be an ungrateful, unloving, unworthy, useless shell of a person. Congratulations! You've done all the steps. You can practice these steps at home and tweak them to what fits you best. Oh, and you must always remember, you're human. You have flaws. You'll screw up and have thoughts like these. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's fine to look at the bad in the world, but in doing so, you must remember to look at the good too. It's up to you if you want to reject that idea and continue living the way you are, or, if you want, you could embrace both the good and the bad. Only then will you understand that it's not all black and white.